Our next stop took us to the Ramada Hotel in Bayit Vegan. It's a hotel which, like many others in Yerushalayim and around the country, is hosting displaced families. The displaced families, mostly from Sderot in this particular case, and a moshav up north called Shlomi, have been evacuated as well. And there are these 1,600 people living there. It's actually a large majority of mothers and children, because the fathers are out on miluim, on reserve duty, and they are living in this hotel. And one can only imagine what it must be like to be living cramped up with young kids in these rooms. And although the hotel is really bent over backwards and has become so hospitable, it's still really, really difficult. And so we went with Stevie Hershkowitz, a person who we all know very well in YILC, who really just took it upon himself. He just got up and got involved in the hotel, and he took us around and showed us a little bit of what was going on. Where do you wash your clothes? Hotels, you don't wash clothes, you just stay there for a few days. So what happens when you do stay there for a long time? What do you need to do? So they got washing machines. Freezers for nursing mothers needed to store the milk. Where does that go? They got a freezer. Then what about the kids? There's a nursery for Sderot kids. There's a nursery for Shlomi kids as well downstairs. We came in and we'd actually taken the opportunity to buy special gifts for the kids, which we distributed, and it was very special. We want to thank the small and Lifshitz families for dedicating those gifts. It was very special. We went and there was a little carnival happening there right then, and we just spent time talking to people and sharing those gifts. It was very, very special. We also then took a little bit of a look around just to understand what's going on. What do you do with teenagers? You don't want them going across the streets of Yerushalayim. So where are they going to hang out? So they created a hangout. They created an area which was an old tennis court which was never used. They made a tent there and put a games room area there so the teens can hang out with the madrich there. All the things you don't take into account with the long stretch. For the Sderot people, it's going the earliest possible date of return is going to be the beginning of February. So you can imagine what they must be like to families. The resilience and strength of these young families is really truly, truly remarkable. We're so proud to be part of the story.
Well, we gave out those little toys from Amazing Saving for 99 cents to these children. So I go around and I see some little girl has 4, and over there's a lady with a tickle who's pregnant, 9 babies next to her, and the little girl's looking. So I said, Bavakasha, could you give one of those to me? I give it to her. So I said, you pick what she's getting rid of now. She had 4. So I go, you should see the smile on that other one. But more important, that other one gave away her time. I did the same 5-6 times, and then one woman, a little girl, they came with the hand, for my sister, who wasn't even in the room. So again, I went with her to another one who had 5 toys, and I said to her, pick what you want. And they were giving away their toys.